Shepherds for Statutes for the Intellectual Property Research course at Boston College Law School. Statutes mean what they say, but more than that, they mean what a court says they mean. When you are asked if a particular statute applies in a particular situation, you aren't being asked to speculate. You are being asked to research the case law that interprets and applies the statute. Shepherds for Statutes is a tool on Lexis that can help you identify and navigate all documents on Lexis that could affect the interpretation or validity of a statute. When a document is added to Lexis, it is searched for citations. When the search program finds a statutory citation, it adds a reference to that new document in the Shepherds display for that statute. Documents are included as either citing decisions or other citing sources. Editors examine cases citing this statute to determine if the case provides negative, positive, or neutral analysis of the statute, or if the statute is merely cited by the case. Citing cases can be narrowed by analysis, court, or timeline, and you can also run a Boolean search within the Shepherds results set. Shepherds also gives you the option of sorting your results by court level, date, or analysis. A particularly useful feature of Shepherds is the link that allows the researcher to restrict results to subsection reports by specific court citation. Shepherds identifies all decisions and other citing references that if cited to a statute by a particular subsection exactly as cited by the court. This feature is unique to Shepherds on Lexis. For example, we can request to see the 179 documents that have cited to subsection A2 of 17 U.S.C. 102, musical works as subject matter of copyright. The 99 cases listed here mention this particular subsection of this statute. Other citing sources include 24 references to law review articles, 9 treatises, and 47 court documents citing to subsection A2 of 17 U.S.C. 102. If there is negative treatment of the statute, Shepherds displays a little alert button next to the word Shepherdize this document, next to the text of the code section. This Shepherds display illustrates that this statute has been held unconstitutional in part by the U.S. Supreme Court in the decision Iancu v. Brunetti. You can bring negative treatment like this to the top of the display by changing the default sort order of from highest court to lowest to analysis red blue, which is from most negative to most positive treatment, as I did on this screen. The analysis box at the left indicates that this statute was also ruled unconstitutional by 3 other cases. We can narrow by analysis by clicking on the analysis we want to limit this to. Shepherds alerts us to pending legislation that could possibly amend the statute with a yield sign. It is important to check on pending legislation, so we can see here H.R. 133 from the 116th Congress has been enacted. Let's take a closer look at that bill. The Consolidated Appropriations Act 2021 was introduced in January 2019. It's so long that it was divided into 6 parts here on Lexis Plus. Bills on Lexis Plus include a graphic that tracks the progress of the bill, followed by a synopsis and then the full text. There is a search document box at the top that can be used to find relevant parts of this bill, but it's not the ideal way to find the changes to this section given the length of this document. I was able to find the language that amends 35 U.S.C. Section 11 in Part 3 of 6, but only by searching each of the separate parts of this very long document.